A very good afternoon. You're watching the midday news on Rajya Sabha television. All the developing news stories at the top of this hour coming up in the next 30 minutes. Let us start with the top headlines. 6 terrorists, including a top Lashkar commander, killed during 4 separate counter-terrorist operations in Jammu and Kashmir. Gunfight in Sopore and Shopian still on. BJP releases first list of 185 candidates for Lok Sabha polls. Prime Minister Modi to contest from Varanasi. Amit Shah replaces L.K. Advani in Gandhinagar. Party also announces list for Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and Odisha assembly polls. In the BJP candidate list, Smriti Irani to contest against Rahul Gandhi from Amethi. Nitin Gadkari to face Nana Patole of the Congress in Nagpur. Babul Supriya to take on Munmun Sen in Asansol. Former cricketer Gautam Gambhir also joins the BJP. European Union agrees to delay Brexit process. New deadline for the UK to leave European Union is 22nd of May, but only after the House of Commons passes the deal. And India wraps up a Special Olympic Games in Abu Dhabi with 368 medals, including 85 gold, 154 silver and 129 bronze. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls it a proud day for India, says the medalists' accomplishments will inspire millions. All the news related to the upcoming Lok Sabha and Assembly elections first. The BJP on Thursday announced its first list of 185 candidates for the general election. Now, the list covers 23 states and union territories, including Bihar, West Bengal, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand, among others. And in the first list of candidates, 16 are from Maharashtra, 8 from Assam, 2 from Arunachal Pradesh, 5 from Chhattisgarh and Jammu and Kashmir each, 21 from Karnataka, 13 from Kerala, 10 from Odisha, 16 from Rajasthan, 5 from Tamil Nadu, 10 from Telangana, 5 from Uttarakhand, 28 from West Bengal and 2 from Andhra Pradesh. Senior party leader JP Nadda released the list at a press conference on Holi following 3 marathon meetings of its Central Election Committee. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will contest the Lok Sabha election from Varanasi, the seat that he represents in Parliament. BJP President Amit Shah will fight from Gandhinagar in place of veteran leader L.K. Advani. BJP heavyweights such as Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari have been fielded from Lucknow and Nagpur seats respectively. Nitin Gadkari will face Nana Patole, who quit the BJP to join the Congress.
जो उन्होंने तय किया उसको आपके साथ में शेयर कर रहा हूं। कुल मिलाकर के हम 182 कैंडिडेट्स आज अभी डिक्लेयर करने वाले हैं। सबसे पहले तो भारत के प्रधानमंत्री, यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, आप वाराणसी से चुनाव लड़ेंगे और हमारे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्री अमित भाई शाह, आप गांधीनगर से चुनाव लड़ेंगे। इसी के साथ साथ लखनऊ से आदरणीय राजनाथ सिंह जी, जो हमारे पूर्व अध्यक्ष हैं, वो चुनाव लड़ेंगे और नागपुर से पूर्व अध्यक्ष श्री नितिन भाई गडकरी जी, नितिन जयराम गडकरी जी, वह चुनाव लड़ेंगे।
Union Ministers Jitendra Singh and Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore will contest from Udhampur and rural Jaipur, the seat that they represent in the Lok Sabha respectively, with Baijayant Jayapanda being fielded from Kendrapada in Odisha. Meanwhile, Union Minister Smriti Irani will reprise her electoral battle with the Congress President Rahul Gandhi from Amethi. Meanwhile, the BJP also re-nominated Union Ministers V.K. Singh, Mahesh Sharma, Kiran Rijiju, D.V. Sadanand Gaura, Babul Supriyo from Ghaziabad, Gautam Budh Nagar, Arunachal West, Bangalore North and Asansol, respectively. They had won from the same seats in 2014. The party has re-nominated former Cinestar Hema Malini from Mathura. JP Naddha also said that the party has also finalized the names of all the 17 party candidates from Bihar and has sent the list to the state unit, which will announce it jointly with its allies JDU and Lok Janshakti Party.
एक बात मैं बता दूं, बिहार की सारी 17 सीट्स को सेंट्रल इलेक्शन कमेटी ने क्लियर कर दिया है. All 17 seats of Bihar have been cleared by Central Election Committee. We have sent that name to State Election Committee, and the NDA as a group will release the Bihar 17 seats of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Remember, Lok Sabha elections will begin on 11th of April and will continue for over a month till 19th of May across 7 phases, followed by the counting of votes on 23rd of May. And the polling will be held for 543 Lok Sabha seats across the country, in which nearly 90 crore voters will be eligible to vote. And with the first list, BJP has set the tempo for big battle ahead of Lok Sabha elections. Now, the party has fielded Union Minister Smriti Irani from Rahul Gandhi's bastion Amethi. She had contested from the same seat in the 2014 Lok Sabha polls as well. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari will face Nana Patole of the Congress in Nagpur. In West Bengal, Union Minister and BJP MP from Asansol, Babul Supriyo, has been re-nominated from the same seat, and he is pitted against actor Munmun Sen of the TMC. RLD chief Ajit Singh will contest the Lok Sabha election from Muzaffarnagar in Uttar Pradesh. This seat is currently held by Sanjeev Balyan of the BJP. Meanwhile, Ajit Singh's son Jayant Chaudhary will contest from Pakpat seat. Chaudhary will face Satyapal Singh of the BJP. Meanwhile, BJP leaders have exuded confidence that the party will come to power again. Let's take a listen.
पार्टी ने मेरे पर विश्वास जताया है और मैं पिछले जो मार्जिन थी उससे भी ज़्यादा वोटों से चुनाव में जीतूंगा और नागपुर की जनता का मुझे पिछले बार भी समर्थन मिला, इस बार और अच्छा मिलेगा और जो कुछ काम हम कर सके उसमें लोगों में खुशी है और चुनकर आने के बाद और अच्छा काम करेंगे.
कई लोग मथुरा के चाह रहे थे कि मैं वापस आऊं, मेरे से बहुत बोलते रहते थे आप ही को आना है, आप ही को वापस आएंगे तो अच्छा लगेगा, लेकिन मुझे इस बार आई हूँ वापस. मुझे टिकट जो दिया है उसके लिए मैं अमित शाह जी, मोदी जी और जितने भी इस मीटिंग में बैठे थे उन सबको धन्यवाद करती हूँ क्योंकि उन्होंने वापस मुझे चुना है और मैं ज़रूर मेहनत करके यहाँ पे जो विकास करना चाह रही थी वो सब करके दिखाऊंगी.
I'm extremely grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister and also to my party President Amit Shah ji and also all the senior leaders of my party for nominating me from Ernakulam constituency. Even though Trivandrum is the official capital of Kerala, Cochin is really the capital. It is the industrial capital, it is the commercial capital, it's IT hub, it's a tourism hub. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
Honorable Prime Minister, our party President Amit Shah ji and my state leadership for nominating me as their contesting candidate of Srinagar Badgam constituency. With this, the era of dynastic rule, the era of corruption by the leaders who have given nothing to the people of Kashmir, I think will come to end.
And former cricketer Gautam Gambhir today joined the BJP. He is expected to be fielded by the party in the Lok Sabha polls from one of the seats in the national capital. The former opening batsman joined the party in New Delhi in the presence of Union Ministers Arun Jaitley and Ravi Shankar Prasad. And remember, Gambhir was recently conferred upon the Padma Shri Award. Remember, New Delhi constituency is currently represented by the party's Meenakshi Lekhi. And the BJP also announced the names of its 28 candidates from Uttar Pradesh yesterday, but it dropped 6 incumbent MPs, including Union Minister Krishna Raj from Shahjahanpur and Scheduled Castes Commission head and Agra MP Ram Shankar Katheria. The BJP has dropped more than 25 MPs in the first list, but JP Nadda said that it is not the final list, as the party will be announcing the names for the remaining seats in the 543-member House in the coming days. Remember, Uttar Pradesh sends the highest number of Lok Sabha MPs, 80, to the House, and the BJP had won 71 of them in 2014. The BJP has also dropped former Union Minister B.C. Khanduri from Garhwal and former Uttarakhand Chief Minister Bhagat Singh Koshyari from Nainital, with Tirath Singh Rawat and Ajay Bhatt respectively replacing them. And the BJP also announced the list of candidates for Odisha, Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim assembly polls. The party has also released the list of 100 candidates for the upcoming assembly elections in Odisha. The BJP emerged as a strong force in Odisha in the last 5 years, and it is expected that the party will give a tough fight to the ruling BJD in the upcoming assembly election. It is to be noted that several senior BJD leaders, including 2 MPs and some MLAs, have quit the party and they have joined the BJP. Meanwhile, BJP has also announced the list of candidates for the assembly elections for the states of Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim as well. Both the northeastern states will go to polls to elect a new assembly on 11th of April. For Arunachal Pradesh, the BJP had already announced the candidate list for 54 seats and it announced the names for the remaining 6 seats yesterday. The BJP, which is in power in the state, will fight all the 60 seats. Its Chief Minister, Prema Khandu, will contest the elections from Mukto Vidhan Sabha constituency. The BJP also announced the names of 12 candidates for a 32-member Sikkim Assembly yesterday. Earlier, the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha called off an alliance with the BJP and decided to contest all the 32 seats on its own. Remember, the Lok Sabha polls will happen simultaneously with the assembly elections. News from the Congress's camp. The party on Thursday announced the list of candidates for 3 Lok Sabha constituencies and 45 assembly seats in Andhra Pradesh. For the Lok Sabha polls, Congress has fielded Ramana Kumari Dada from Visakhapatnam, N. Narsimha Rao from Vijayawada and J. Lakshmi Narsimha Yadav from Nandyal. With this, the Congress has named its candidates for all the 25 Lok Sabha constituencies in Andhra Pradesh. The total number of Lok Sabha candidates declared by the Congress party so far stands at 149. The party also declared 45 candidates for the assembly polls. The Congress is going it all alone in the polls in the state. Remember, there are 25 Lok Sabha and 175 assembly seats in Andhra Pradesh. Both the Lok Sabha and assembly polls will be held in the state simultaneously on 11th of April. News from Andhra Pradesh, where Telangana Rashtriya Samiti announced the list of 17 candidates for the 11th of April Lok Sabha seats on Thursday. Now, TRS MP K. Kavita, daughter of Party Supremo and Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, will seek re-election from Nizamabad Lok Sabha constituency. The other candidates to contest elections are B. Vinod Kumar from Karimnagar, B. Venkatesh Netakani from Pedapalli and G. Ganesh from Adilabad, among others. Telangana, which has 17 Lok Sabha segments, goes to polls in the first phase on 11th of April. Those were all the news related to the upcoming Assembly and Lok Sabha elections. And with that, we'll take a very short break. News and updates continue on the other side. Big story coming in from Jammu and Kashmir, where a total of 6 terrorists, including top Lashkar commander, were killed during 4 counter-terrorist operations in North Kashmir's Baramulla and Bandipora district and in South Kashmir's Shopian district. 7 security personnel, including an officer and a few paratroopers, were also injured during the encounters. 2 terrorists in Baramulla district and 1 each in Shopian and Sopore were killed in encounters with the joint teams of the security forces. Security sources said that 1 among 2 slain terrorists in the Hajin encounter in Bandipora is a top Lashkar-e-Toiba commander and he is a Pakistani national. They also said that gunfight is still going on in Shopian and Sopore. And the counter-terrorist operation in Baramulla district concluded with the killing of 2 terrorists. Both these terrorists are affiliated to terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed. The search and sanitization operation is currently underway in both Hanji and Baramulla. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched a fresh offensive on rival parties over the Pulwama terror attack and the subsequent Indian Air Force strike against Pakistan. Targeting Congress leader Sam Pitroda, a close aide of Rahul Gandhi, over his comments questioning the impact of Balakot airstrike, PM Modi accused the opposition of insulting our armed forces. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley also slammed the opposition parties over their comments.
जहां से आतंक आरंभ होता है, अपनी रक्षा करने के लिए हम वहां उसको डिस्ट्रॉय करने जाएंगे। सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक भी यही थी और एयर स्ट्राइक्स भी यही थी। दुनिया का एक देश ऐसा नहीं है कि जिसने इसकी निंदा की हो। हमारे दोनों ऑपरेशन सफल हुए, टेररिस्टों को बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हुआ। हमारा एक भी सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस का पर्सनल आर्मी का सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक में या एयरफोर्स का एयर स्ट्राइक में सैक्रिफाइस नहीं हुआ। हमने सिर्फ टेररिज्म पे अटैक फोकस किया और सफल होकर वापस आए और पूरी दुनिया ने हमारा समर्थन किया। अब आज का यह बयान श्री सैम पित्रोदा का यह दिखलाता है कि उनका मानना यह है कि यह गलत किया हमने।
An earlier Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said in a social media blog that 3 fake campaigns by the oppositions had been busted in a single day. The Finance Minister was referring to the verdict in the Samjhauta Express blast case, a conviction in the Godhra train fire incident and Nirav Modi's arrest. He said, a fundamental difference between truth and falsehood is that truth holds together and falsehood falls apart. He added that either it is the electoral mandate or the judicial process which gives the final verdict. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said all this in his blog titled 3 Fake Campaigns Busted in a Single Day. Top international news now. EU has agreed for Brexit delay. EU leaders agreed on a plan to delay the Article 50 process, postponing Brexit beyond 29th of March. The UK will be offered a delay until 22nd of May now, if the MPs approve the withdrawal deal negotiated with the EU next week. If they do not agree to the deal, then the EU will back a shorter delay until 12th of April, allowing the UK time to get the deal through or to indicate a way forward. British Prime Minister Theresa May said that there was now a clear choice facing UK MPs who could vote for a third time on her deal next week. They could back the withdrawal deal, deliver on the referendum and leave the EU in an orderly manner, or face the prospect of having to stand candidates in the European parliamentary elections, which is 3 years after the UK voted to leave the European Union. She said that she would be working hard to build support for getting the deal through.
What the decision today underlines is the importance of the House of Commons passing a Brexit deal next week so that we can bring an end to the uncertainty and leave in a smooth and orderly manner. Tomorrow morning I will be returning to the UK and working hard to build support for getting the deal through.
Big story coming in from the United States, where President Donald Trump has said that it was time to recognize Israel's sovereignty over the occupied Golan Heights. With the move, Donald Trump has overturned decades of U.S. policy. In a tweet, Donald Trump declared that the plateau was of critical strategic and security importance to the state of Israel and regional stability. Remember, Israel seized most of the Golan Heights from Syria in the closing stages of the 1967 Middle East War. In 1981, Israel's parliament also passed a legislation applying Israeli law, jurisdiction and administration to the Golan Heights. But the international community did not recognize the move. Meanwhile, Syria, which has sought to regain the region, has so far made no comments. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, however, has thanked Donald Trump.
Has just made history. I called him. I thanked him on behalf of the people of Israel. He did it again. First, he recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital and moved the U.S. embassy here. Then he pulled out of the disastrous Iran treaty and reimposed sanctions. But now he did something of equal historic importance. He recognized Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights. And he did so at a time when Iran is trying to use Syria as a platform to attack and destroy Israel. And the message that President Trump has given the world is that America stands by Israel.
Big story coming in from Iraq, where almost 100 people, mostly women and children, died as a ferry packed with families celebrating Kurdish New Year sank in a swollen river in Mosul. Iraqi Prime Minister Abdel Mahdi has decided on 3 days of national mourning as he visited the site of tragedy. He also ordered a swift investigation into the case to determine responsibilities. The vessel was crammed with the men, women and children crossing the river Tigris on Thursday to go to a popular picnic area to celebrate the Kurdish New Year and a holiday across Iraq, marking the start of spring. Iraq's Justice Ministry said that it had ordered the arrest of 9 ferry company officials and has also banned the owners of the vessel from leaving the country. The authorities had warned people to be cautious after several days of heavy rains led to water being released through the Mosul Dam, causing the river to increase. All the sporting action now in football. 4-time defending champions India will face the host Nepal in the final of the 5th SAF Women Championship. Today, India entered the final after beating Bangladesh 4-0 in the semi-final on Wednesday. It is going to be a very interesting contest. In the first semi-final of the day, Nepal beat Sri Lanka 4-0 to enter the final. Now, this will be the 4th title clash between the two teams. India had won on 3 earlier occasions. India have been unbeaten in this championship and they have won all the 22 matches since the inception of the tournament in 2010. And India returned with the 368 medals, including 85 gold at the Special Olympics World Summer Games held at Abu Dhabi, UAE, which concluded on Thursday. The Indian team of 284 athletes also clinched 154 silver and 129 bronze medals in its highly successful campaign at the prestigious event. Indian powerlifters bagged the maximum number of medals, 20 gold, 23 silver and 43 bronze medals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated the entire Indian squad for winning the record number of medals. He said that it is a proud day for India as the country's contingent won a historic 368 medals, including 85 gold medals.
Our Indian team has topped the medal tally with 368 medals, including 85 gold medals. We've had several discussions, meetings with the team, and the morale, the spirits of the team are absolutely sky high. And I think that the performance that they have shown in this Special Olympics will be a great boost to the whole movement for Special Olympics, and will send the message that you may have some challenge, you may have some disability, but with sheer grit and determination, you can overcome, and you can send out this kind of a very positive message, not only in India, but to the rest of the world.
And with that, we wrap up this edition of Midday News. Thanks for watching.